Hello Mavens, my name is Kara and I am a consultant success lead here at Maven, and today I'm going to be showing you a brief overview and tutorial of the Maven app and showing you just how amazing this tool will be for you and your Willing Beauty business. So without further ado, I'm going to dive right into the demo. When you open your app, one of the first things I'm going to show you is how to share products. So we have access to your entire Willing Beauty catalog, which is really amazing, and it's updated often enough. So we'll always have your most recent new products and bundles and things like that. So I'm going to show you how you can quickly share products and track that. So let's tap on for your summer skin, and we're going to share the Summer Essentials bundle. This is one of my favorite things, so I just wanted to use that as an example. So it gives you a reminder here of how much it costs and a little bit of a description. And if you tap on the top right hand corner, you'll be able to share this. So you can copy the link, you can share it directly on Facebook if you want to share it on your Facebook page, or you can share it directly with a contact. And I'm going to share it with my cat, because my cat needs beautiful summer skin. So we're going to send it to him in a text message. So there we go. The preview pops up there, and there's a pre-written message for you. Hi Gizmo, I think you would love Willing Beauty Summer Essentials. Here's a link with more info. Let me know if you have questions. And that link will take him directly to your Willing Beauty shop. So if he does decide to make a purchase, that you'll get credit for that. So I'm going to go ahead and send that. And now if we tap on the person icon, we can find all of our contacts. This is where they live. So I'm going to search for Giz. There he is. And I am going to go under the activity tab, and I will see here that I shared the Summer Essentials set, but he has not viewed it yet. So the really cool feature that we have is that you can check to see if that person viewed it, and that will help inform how you follow up with that person, knowing that they actually checked it or not. So now I'm going to show you just a few features and different things that we have on the Contacts tab. So I'm going to go back to the main Contacts tab. And here's where all of our contacts live. So these are all of my customers that have been pulled over from my back office. These are customers that I've added in from my phone, or maybe that I've added in manually from events. If you want to add in a contact manually, you can just tap up here on the plus sign and enter in all of their information and tap save. You can sort by a variety of different things. So you can sort alphabetically by first and last name, by most recently updated, or by lifetime order value. So if I do that, I can see here that Amal Louis actually is my top customer. He's spent the most money with me, and so that's one way to sort. You can also sort by most recently updated, and it just takes a minute for it to update. There, so Dash is the one that was most recently updated. Let's see, let's go into Dash. He's my dog, and let's see what's going on his profile. So we have the opportunity now to edit, so we can tap on edit underneath his picture there, and we can scroll through and look at anything and update maybe his address or something like that. As you can see, all these green little buttons here, we also have the opportunity to send him a text message or give him a phone call because we have his phone number. We can also send him a Facebook message because I have his Facebook handle in there, and then we can also send an email. I can also easily tap on his snail mail address if I want to send him a thank you postcard or a coupon in the mail for his birthday or whatever. You have easy access to that. We can also see underneath, there's a couple of different tabs here, so we can see kind of what's going on and what our history is with this customer. So Dash recently purchased Out of Sight, our new eye treatment, and also a peppermint lip oil. So I can always tap on this, tap on edit, and I can go through and I can review the details and edit them if I need to. Like maybe I offered Dash a birthday discount, so I might want to edit the totals, for example. There's also a notes section. And so this is a spot where you can add some notes to personalize and make sure that you remember conversations that you've had. So maybe I want to remember that Dash has a tuition bill coming up. And I think that owning his own Wheeling Beauty business will really help him with his tuition bill. So I want to make sure that I remind myself to follow up. So I can just add a note in here just by itself if I just want to recall next time I speak with him just some details of our previous conversation, so I can save that without a follow-up. Or I can save it and create a follow-up because I want to remember to connect with him in a few weeks. So I can tap on the date. Let's give him 2 months and we'll tap on it there. Ask about tuition, joining. So now I remember what our conversation was about, and that I think that he would be a great fit. So this is when I told him I would follow up, so I'm going to save that. And now on October 20th or 22nd, I'll get that to-do notification to remember to follow up with him. So now we can see that note that I just put in there. So now anytime that we add new notes, this will be in here. Dash's anniversary is September 6th. I don't want to put a follow-up. I just want to remember that. So there we go. There's another note section there. And then I showed you earlier on the activity tab, this is where we share things. So back on August 7th, I shared with him a link for the out of sight treatment, and he hasn't viewed it yet. So I would probably want to follow up with him and ask him if he lost the link and resend it so that he can check that out. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you is customer tags. So right underneath Dash's name here, it says customer in pink. This automatically gets highlighted when a customer makes a purchase. So anytime your back office will sync daily with Maven to pull in this information. So when you get added new customers, you'll be able to, that tag will be on there automatically. But there's also some other tags in here. You can tag them as a customer prospect if maybe you met them at an event and they haven't purchased anything yet, but maybe you've given them some samples, and so you want to make sure that you tag them appropriately. But Dash is a customer. Maybe Dash is a Crush Insider prospect or a Crush Insider. You can also tag someone as uninterested if they've told you that they do not want to be contacted anymore. You can select that, and then you will not receive any notifications at all for this person anymore. So just know that. You can also tap on sponsoring prospect, sponsoring lead, first level beauty advisor, or your mentor. And this really helps you filter. So let's make Dash a customer and a sponsoring prospect. So now I can see that those tags have changed, and now maybe I want to connect with all my sponsoring prospects because we have an incentive this month. So if I go back to my main contacts tab and tap on filter, there's all those categories again. So I can tap on sponsoring prospect and apply filters, and there I have my sponsoring prospect. And so anyone else that I've added with that tag will then show up here, and then I can connect with all of them to let them know about our incentive. So that's just a really a cool way to organize your contacts to remember how you want to reach out or how you want to connect with them. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is our to-do tabs. So every morning or evening, you can set the time however you'd like. You'll get a push notification on your phone that says, hey, you have a couple of to-dos in Maven. So once you get that, you go into Maven and you see that I have here a bunch of different to-dos. Your to-dos are based on your order history. So most of your to-dos are based on orders. And so if you're not having any new orders coming in, you're going to see a decrease in the amount of to-dos that you have generated. So it's a really good gauge for how healthy your business is. If you are continuing to get those to-dos regularly, that means you're continuing to get new orders and new customers. And so that's a really great sign. So I'm going to do just 2 to-dos for you today, just to kind of show you what they look like and show you how fast it is to go through all of your to-dos. So the first one, Dash placed an order a couple of days ago, and so I want to send him a thank you note. I have down here a reminder of what he ordered, and I also have the options that I can connect with him, but I'm going to send him a text message because that's the best way to reach him. And so my message says, hi Dash, thank you for your recent order. I really love out of sight rejuvenating eye treatment and peppermint oil. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for your support. So I can send that to him, and now that to-do gets erased. Phew, easy, done. We do have a full set of previously written messages for you, but if you don't like them or you want to update them to sound more like you, or you want to add more information to them, you are able to do that. You just tap on the top 3 dots in the top right corner. You can view your to-do history here. You can also tap on message templates. I'm not going to go through how to do that, but this is where you go to find those if you want to update those messages or make changes. So another to-do that I'm going to show you is to check in with Louis on how he's liking his recent order. So it's been a couple of weeks since Louis placed an order, and I want to make sure that he received it and that everything turned out fine. So we're going to also send him a text message. Hi Louis, I wanted to make sure you received your Clear Skin Exfoliating Cleanser, Clear Skin Regimen, and other items you purchased. I also wanted to let you know I'm here if you have any questions about your order or other products that may have piqued your interest. And so we're going to send that to him, and then that to-do is gone. So even if you have 20 to-dos or 30 to-dos every day, that's a great sign that you're doing amazing at your business, and you'll be amazed at how fast it is to go through and make all of these connections with your customers to provide really great customer service. Over on the settings tab all the way on the right is where you can edit all of your settings. So you can change the time frame of when you want your to-dos to pop in. You can, how long you want to wait after your order to say thank you or to check in. You can also change when you receive those push notifications. If you want them in the morning, right before you get out of bed, that's when I do mine. Or if you want them in the evening after your kids are in bed, or whatever works for your schedule, you're able to update and change that. And so there's lots of different settings. So I encourage you, when you're ready, to dive in to some of the more in-depth training videos so you can see how you can set all of that up. Okay, the last thing briefly I want to show you is our activity tab. The activity tab is a really great gauge for how your business is doing on a month-to-month basis. You're able to set a sales goal every month. So as you can see, I'm 23% of the way to my $1,000 goal. I have $235 in personal volume. I've shared 5 products, but I haven't had any visits yet. So maybe I want to reevaluate how that's going. I have done 14 to-dos this month so far, and I've shared 2 samples. And I also have my social shop set up. And you can also go through here and look at all sales, all samples, and all products to kind of go through and get a really good overview of all of your recent sales or sample history. The last thing I'm going to show you briefly is Social Shop. So Social Shop is basically a personally branded shop and digital business card. So that will really set you apart from other Willing Beauty advisors because it's personally branded to you. It's totally your brand and connected to your Instagram. So I'm going to go into the settings over here just so I can show you. So here's my social shop. Here's where you can set it up. You also need to connect your Instagram account so that we can pull your Instagram photos and your Instagram information into your social shop. You can create your own handle, and then you can create your own little blurb about yourself or your business. And I'm going to tap on View Social Shop so that I can show you that. So as you can see, it has my name, it has my picture that we've pulled from my Instagram profile. Ideally, it's a picture of your face. I should probably change mine. And then it has your shop and your join link so that people can tap on those to get more information. If you scroll down, it also has my most recent Instagram photos. And if I tap on those, I'm able to be brought directly to my Willing Beauty site so that I can place an order. So I'm browsing on Instagram, I see your picture, I want it, I tap on your social shop link in your Instagram bio, and I recognize that picture from Instagram, I tap on that, and I'm brought here to High Five Regimen where I can learn more about it and then ultimately purchase. Okay, going back to Social Shop, one last thing I want to show you is the Stay in Touch button. So this is a really great way for you to capture information of people that you meet at vendor events or out and about, or when you're doing a one-on-one and sharing with them some samples. You collect and gather their information, what they're interested in, and when you tap Let's Connect, it will send you a to-do notification to remember to connect with them and what they were interested in learning more about. So I hope that this brief demo was really useful and helpful for you to learn the basics of Maven to get you going. I highly encourage you to check out all of our training tutorial videos that go a lot more in depth about all of our features, and join our Willing Beauty Powered by Maven community, where we go live every week and we showcase new features of the app and we connect with each other to talk about best practices. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for using Maven.